girl, welcome back to my channel. This is a girl Akintina Ebe, the mushroom crown princess. Yes, you're welcome back, lovely team members. In today's video we are going to answer questions. Yes, so we have a friend, or I had a friend, a subscriber, asking question about how to start mass production, the steps involved in mushroom cultivation, what to be careful of when you are going to start mass production, and then how do we present our product to the public. So these are the topic he gave out and was like, can we discuss about it? Yes, so today we are going to learn about it. We are going to discuss to know how to present our product to the public, how we scale up our business. And this channel is all about mushroom and vegetable cultivation, where we learn how to control what we eat. You grow what you eat in commercial basis by selling to others, or just at your backyard and providing the healthiest and chemical-free diet for your family. If today is your first time passing by, love you, thank you for staying by, and join the family by hitting on the subscription button. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and leave your comment at the comment section. Anything that is bothering you, anything you don't understand, just hit up your question and we are going to delve into it and bring a video lesson on it so that we all benefit. It's all about solving problems, building capacity, helping you and helping me. Thank you, and stay tuned, watch to the end, enjoy. So we have already learned a lot of mushroom, how to cultivate it so far, and doing it on the small scale at home. But the question is, how do you scale up? You have been a mushroom producer, you are producing a small quantity for home consumption, but this time you want to scale up, you want to make it a business, you have a large target market. How do you do that? First of all, to scale your mushroom business, then you first of all have to start from a small scale. Why do you have to start from a small scale? Because it helps you to become an expert in the mushroom field. You know what you're doing, you know the don'ts and the do's, you know the precautions you have to take, so you build your capacity. You made yourself fully like a specialist, an expert in the mushroom field. So when you know something and you are doing it in a large scale, there is no fear because you understand what you're doing, you know what you're doing. But if you don't have much knowledge on it and you start at a large scale and you run at loss, it breaks you down back to square zero. So you always have to start from a small scale and build capacity. Also start from a small scale, you gather money, and as you're going, you are building the company, you are developing it, you are bringing different sectors in, and you are building capacity. So always start from a small scale to build yourself, get more income, build capacity, become an expert of what you're doing. Let people know you of what you're doing, understand what you're doing, so you understand the mushroom business and you know that yes, this is how it should go, this is what I have to do. Because when you're producing in a small scale, you get the opportunity to do a lot of experiments. You do it this way, you add this, you remove this, subtract, and then you realize that okay, this is the perfect one, this is what gives me more yield, this is the way to go. So you become a specialist on your field or in your field. So you just build capacity, start from a small scale and build on as you go. You increase production as you go, and when you are also increasing production, you encounter this negative effect or these obstacles and risks, and you manage to solve them, and you jot it down, you note it down, you write it down, so that in your next production you know that okay, I used this method and this was the effect. Was it positive or negative? Should I still go by it or should I change another method? So it's all about building capacity, becoming an expert in your field. Have you written down your business plan? Have you documented it? You need a plan of how to go, how you want to start. You project ahead before you start. Is it advisable at all? Will you make profit out of it? Because everything is about money, it's about profit making. So you have to write your business plan, something that will guide you, shape you, and set your goals, your objectives. So the business plan will serve as a guide, a path that you pass through, you get your set goals or your target goals. So always remember to have a business plan before you scale up. Then another important thing is get a mentor. No matter how smart or intelligent you are, knowledge is not in one person's head. Someone would definitely know something that you don't know. So always have a mentor, have somebody who is also good in the mushroom industry, and whenever you're having a problem or you're having a challenge on your farm, you can call the person. Charlie, this is what is going on. Oh boss, this is what is going on. I'm encountering this. The person might have also encountered that in his previous production, so would have the best advice to give it to you. No matter how grown you are, how big you are, how specialized you are in the industry, have a mentor, have somebody to talk to when production is not going well, have someone to even discuss your production with. He will give you knowledge, how to add up the newest idea or how to promote and scale up your business. So remember, have a mentor. It is very important. Have a mentor and write your business plan. The next question was, what are the steps involved? Like starting a mass production. It's the same steps as starting a small scale production, but in this stage, the product or the raw materials, everything increase. It is in a large scale. So I have a video on how to the steps in mushroom production, what you follow to produce mushroom, which I'll leave in the description link, so you click on it to get a detail of exactly what you need to do to scale up your business or the steps you need to follow. So the first thing of all is to gather your materials, including your building, your permanent structures. You have to gather your materials, your raw materials. You identify the available raw materials around you that you can easily use. So in other countries, they have paddy straws and wheat straws available, and in other countries, they have sawdust in abundance. So you have to identify the raw materials at your end and you start your production, right? But don't forget, do your market survey before you start any business. Do market survey. You have to identify your target market. Who are your consumers? The product that you are going to bring out there, will it fetch market? Will people purchase it? Imagine starting a pig production or a pig industry in a Muslim community. It won't work. It's not feasible. The business will not be sustainable. Like if you are going to supply it even in a different country, or your target market are outside where you are even producing it, per the people around, it doesn't look feasible. So you always have to analyze your market, do market survey, know your target market, the people around you. Would they patronize it? Is it a taboo? Does it go against any religious or environmental problems? You have to identify this before you start your mushroom production. And the steps: getting your materials, then you formulate your compost. That is the first stage. After formulating of compost, every 4 days you come back to do your tinning, and after the tinning and your compost is ready, you have to bag, and the bagging is just filling your already compost into your substrate bag, your mushroom bags. And after bagging, the next stage is sterilization. You sterilize and then you leave it to cool, and then you move it into your incubation room. Remember to always keep your incubation room clean. You have to disinfect it, clean it before you bring your sterilized substrate bags to the incubation room. Then the next stage is to inoculate, and remember to always get a quality spawn. Yes, quality spawn is the key. So when you have your spawn, then you inoculate in a sterile environment. After inoculation, you move it into your incubation room and then allow it to incubate for a period of 1 month. And then when it's fully colonized, it depends on the variety of mushroom that you're doing. If you're doing button or milky mushroom, then after colonization, the next stage is casing. You prepare your soil and then you do your casing method. But if you're doing oyster, there's no need for casing method. That is if you're also using sawdust as your substrate. So you just move it to your cropping house, provide the necessary weather condition, light, humidity, the right temperature, and then you're ready to go. You sprinkle water by 2 to 3 days time. The pin hair starts to initiate, and about 3 to 4 days it's ready for harvesting. So that is the stages in the mushroom production, and I have series of video picking every stage one by one, breaking it down detail with practical section how to really do that. So I'll leave all the links in my description box. You go there and then you watch each video on how to really go through each step and get it perfectly right. What to be careful of? First of all, you have to make sure that your environmental conditions are proper for the type of mushroom you want to cultivate. You have to check your humidity, the air exchange, light and temperature. They are the most important factors to keep constant watch on. So you have to consider these factors. Inoculation must be done with extreme caution. It is the delicate step that ensures higher yield with disease-free substrate beds. So you have to take care of follow precautions when you are inoculating. Another thing you have to be careful of is producing without doing market survey, without knowing your target market. So before you produce or you scale up, you have to carefully analyze your potential markets, and then remember to also keep your environment or your working area very clean. Hygiene is the key. Also, you have to be prepared before you start to scale up your mushroom business or production. So as a beginner, you acquired more knowledge, you prepare yourself, you equip yourself with more knowledge, and then you scale up. You have to also make sure your environment is clean, everything that you are doing, your rooms, incubation and inoculation room, every place is sterilized. Your lab, your spawn is of quality. Everything should be done in hygienic environments. And also sterilization is another key factor. You have to do proper sterilization to kill all microorganisms and keep record to know the performance of your workplace. So you have to know whether you are running at loss or you are gaining profits. And above all, take a break when it is necessary. Take a rest. Remember your health first. So the next question was how to present your product to the market. Your product should be well labeled, the expiring date, the manufacturing date, the nutritional content. Everything should be well organized, well labeled, and nice color, bright color designed. It have to be nice and presentable to attract consumers. And also you have to talk about your business, like hype it, give it a hype, okay, but don't lie. Okay, you can hesitate on your product, how good it is, but make sure not to lie. Give them the truth, but like polish it, brand it, and say beautiful things about your business. Also be honest. Be honest in whatever that you're doing. Be clear on your price. Know the price that you are selling to your people, and it should not be a cheat, like you're cheating people to get more money. And above all, you have to do market survey even before you start production. Add value to your products. You can do value addition. Remember, you sell value but not price. When your product is value, when your mushroom is well packaged and of high value, people will patronize it no matter how much or the cost involved. And also brand your products. You have to make it unique, differentiate it from other products or other brand in the mushroom industry, and then make good use of the social media handles. Advertise there, post a lot about your products or your mushrooms. Let people see your social media handles and know what you are into, and know that yes, you are a mushroom farmer and you have mushroom available to sell to them. And also let your customers build a relationship with your products. Let your products be impact in the community, impact the life of the people in the community, and let your product be unique in the market. Let it be special, different from all other mushroom producers. Oh, yes, you can do it. This is the time. Let's scale up for business. You can do it. I trust you. And remember, if you are facing any challenge, just contact me. I'll leave my email address in the description box, and then we take up from there. Always remember, you are good. Shout out to Africa In. He was the one who asked the question, and I hope the problem have been addressed well. If there is further discussion, we can continue and we will learn more as time goes on. Thank you very much for supporting and asking questions and being in touch. Thank you very much. All comments are welcome. So if you have a topic you want us to discuss about or research about, just feel free to drop your comments at the comment section and we are going to delve into it. Always remember, knowledge is not in one person's head. Thank you very much, and don't forget to hit on the subscription button. This brings us to the end of today's lessons, and I know you really enjoy it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, leave your comments at the comment section, bring out topics you don't understand. The Mushroom Crown Princess got you, and also don't forget to join the lovely team and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And until I see you in my next video, stay blessed, stay healthy, take care of yourself, and know God loves you most. Until then, I love you too. Bye bye.